Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm renovating this lot, or basically I'm transforming it so it's a cheaper version of itself. So yeah, I'm deleting stuff, I'm changing the wallpaper, the items, so it's a little bit cheaper. Basically the goal is that it is half as expensive as it was before. So yeah, that is a little bit of a challenge, but I really enjoy doing that. So yeah, I do that regularly. And yeah, that means that I often have like two different versions of the same build. One is just like, yeah, half as cheap or even cheaper. Sometimes I do it if it's like around 50,000 simoleons, then I try to make it into a starter home. So yeah, it's even cheaper than that. And yeah, as you can see, that means like changing pictures, carpets, lights, whatever. Just those things add up. But the like major items that I look at are usually like the appliances in the kitchen and the like computers and also items in the bathroom, because those are oftentimes like a lot of money, a lot of simoleons, and if I delete some of them and use cheaper items, then yeah, it saves a lot of money, and that is the goal of this like series that I'm doing and the goal of this build. And as you can see, I also exchanged the doors, and now I'm looking at the computers and the office in general, because oftentimes I use one of the more expensive bookcases, and yeah, a cheaper one is also fine. I just like the more expensive ones a little bit more because I think they look a little bit better, but that is often the case, so yeah, it is like sensible to just use a cheaper one because like the gameplay isn't affected whether it's cheap or expensive. It doesn't really matter for the gameplay itself. But of course, in this case, it does make sense. And also, if you actually play with the house and want to download it and don't have the money yet, it does make sense, and it's really cool if you have like a cheaper version of it and can download that. And as soon as you have enough money, you can think about at least downloading the more expensive house, for example. So yeah, that is also like a perk of it that I can imagine some people might like. And yeah, I do the builds that I do mostly for my own like benefit because I really like building, and I think like the challenge of trying to make the house cheaper is really cool because I have to think about what I put down a lot more than if I just build without any constraint. What that is what I usually do. I don't really look at how much it costs. I just use the thing that I like the most, and this forces me to think about it. And yeah, as you can see, I have looked at most of the rooms that I already had, and I also made the office a little bit smaller, or not really the office, the living room. I first shrunk the office and then I extended it into the living room, so yeah, it is a little bit smaller, and that also saves a lot of money, and I thought that would make a lot of sense to do. And now I'm just looking at other items that I could just straight up delete or replace, because I still had to go quite far to get to the goal, but I still, like, I had trouble finding stuff at this stage, but in the end I did manage it, thankfully. But yeah, it was a struggle in this house because there's so much space that I needed to fill, and I didn't want it to look really, really empty because I think that it looks strange. But yeah, it was a little bit difficult. And now I'm back in the office and changing some things. I straight up just deleted one of the side tables because it wasn't really necessary. And I also did some things in the bathroom downstairs, and then I was finished. Now you can see some screenshots of the build. I hope you like it. You can download it from the gallery. My ID is tggsims, same as my YouTube channel name. I also hope that you liked the video and will consider pressing the thumbs up button and subscribing. Thanks very much for watching and have a great week. Bye!